Yes. Woo!
Whoa,
I
whoa,
love
whoa,
play.
whoa, whoa, whoa! I can't.
That's from Place Boing. I have a link down in the description below for that. It's one of the. I think it's the most recent Place Boing remix. This guy is a legend. Um,
That
I
was
saw it. I
surprising.
saw it today, and it literally like 2 hours before showtime, and I'm like, it inspired the whole. Well, this is what I'm going to do Mondays now. We're going to ask why. We're going to ask stupid questions and give stupid answers.
Okay, why?
Why? Why the fuck not, man?
Right?
That's the mood I'm in. Today is fucking put me in a mood, man. Everything's falling apart. California is like held together by spit and duct tape and a
Yeah.
fucking wad of cum. I
Like I
swear to
was
God.
telling you before, that guy that got crushed his pickup truck, got taken out of his car, got beat up in the middle of the street of Portland, and he looks dead. He's unconscious, beat up, bleeding, and there's no cops, no nothing, and they're robbing his truck.
Yep.
I saw
And
that
these are
video. Like,
the, these are the compassionate, woke, we seek utopia
mm-hmm.
motherfuckers. Man, I don't understand. Like, what the? How can anyone justify this at this point? Portland is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, and I had one of those freaking Montreal newspaper reporter coming after me trying to say, "Well, you're agreeing that the uh, racist protesters are getting beat up." I'm like, dude, did you like
Racist
Yeah,
protesters, right? You
it's
mean
it's
pedestrians that just are walking from point A to point B?
yeah,
Fuck
it's like
off.
where are you when the videos of all Antifa assaulting people in the middle of the fucking street? Like you saw that video, the people walking down the street and they're harassing them with baseball bats and pushing them, and like
Yeah, I
that's what
saw
they're.
that one.
Yeah.
That's all. The Twitter feed just filled with Portland nightmare. Like, I lived there for a short period, and it was kind of unbearable. This was way back. This is back quite a ways now, and it was like,
Mm-hmm.
it was really a little bit off then, and now it's like it's the epicenter of. It really defines all this really well, and it makes me feel really good about where I stand
Dude,
on Antifa,
I
Black
have
Lives Matter, the whole thing.
I have one of my old friends that does comic books here, right? And he does what we could say trash gore comic, right? So for people that don't know, it's like very gory comics, but trashy meaning that it goes borderline porn, you know.
Yes.
And it's a lot of swearing, a lot of this, right? A lot of nudity, and and that guy's a full on SJW, and he came at me once, and I'm like, dude, are you aware that you're one of the first one they'll turn on after? That everything that you're doing is against what there's,
Yeah.
and he doesn't see it. And the other day he was going like, I'm fed up of seeing people complaining about PC culture, right? People were complaining when we got rid of torture. It's the same. I'm like, what?
Who was what? Who was complaining about getting rid of torture?
Yeah, but because
What?
he's like, yeah. Remember back then, it would be like, oh, we can't torture our people anymore. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's the type of stupid mentality. Like, dude, did you forget that before now, right? There was a whole bunch of like 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? Did you forget about those years? Because you guys live like we passed from the 1920 something to 2020. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
exactly. Well, I feel like that's almost been it's part of the plan. It's just to erase. They
Yeah,
want the next generations to just be like the world just started when they were born, and they don't
yeah.
know anything about anything before it.
Create division.
No understanding of how things work, human
People,
behavior.
people that are afraid to stand by themselves, that only can unite by a whole bunch.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
cowards. In other words,
Oh man.
right?
And this is the first day we've got Charlie's London overlay up here on the screen. She was the winner of the most recent elevator pitch contest. So we're going to be promoting Charlie's London for a while, and you can find a link to her email sign up in the description below, as well as her YouTube. So
Well, I'm gonna have to come dominate the next one.
Yeah, dude. I wish you. I was
Did you see?
hoping you would come in last time, but
Yeah, but
you were in the chat.
yeah, I had people, but did you see the pitch I did? I did because I wanted to come in, but there was too many people around, right? And I wanted to come in and just go, look, I'm gonna come here and pitch somebody else's book,
Oh,
and I did. I did it in the chat. I pitched the more lethal, right? I'm like,
nice.
and I went like more lethal, a badass android who levels up like a video game after each kill, on a quest to free her master. That's it. Come on.
Hell yeah, dude. Very nice. Very nice. Um, so there was something like, and basically, I guess I should give the idea behind this why. Um, I'm got just like on Mondays we're gonna do like let's just ask why. Why is the world?
Fuck you.
What's going
That's
on in
why.
the world? What the fuck is going on? Let's just ask stupid questions about stupid bullshit, and maybe we'll have good answers. Maybe it'll be worthless answers. It doesn't matter. I just
Yeah.
want to like just have fun with it. Chat can ask why questions. It can get goofy. We can go all over the map.
Can get serious,
Um,
can get goofy. Yeah, it's fun. I
yeah,
like the idea.
exactly. We'll just go all over the place with it. Um,
And now me and you are gonna be on Mondays and Wednesdays, right? So people know.
correct.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's because Russ Leach, comic book black belt, is he's going to be coming on Thursdays. Tuesdays, I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Haven't figured it out, and I guess I should because it's less than 24 hours away. um, I've been poking around, just kind of feeling it out. I asked Kami Mark, but it's too early for him. I'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So here's a good why question. Why do SJWs fail at every debate they
Because
enter?
for the same reason why they're fucking SJW, they're fucking losers that only feel valued by white knighting and feeling part of something they don't quite understand.
Yeah, yeah, that's a pretty good answer. I mean, my kind of, as I'm starting to understand it, the reason they can't win a debate is because they're not coming from a place of honesty to begin with. All of everything that they're basing their worldview on is just like feels and it's just straight propaganda
What we
that
call
they've
the sheep.
adopted as truth, but it doesn't actually match reality. So
Hmm.
anytime they actually start being authentic for a few moments, they will contradict themselves immediately. They will fuck up their whole game because you cannot maintain if you can't maintain a lie indefinitely. You will always trip over yourself eventually.
Yeah, and it also explains why there's people switching from one side to the other in less than 5 seconds. Look at that
Exactly.
chick there, Bang. What's her name there? Brad Scott, something like that. M.
Uh,
Scott, whatever it is. Now she was CG. She was a conservative. It was conservative in her tag, and now she's working for DC doing Wonder Woman in this, and now she's a
oh
full
yeah,
on
right.
she's a full on liberal and fuck CG, and we're all bigots. I'm like, what? That's one hell of a 180.
Yeah, dude, and that's the other thing. They can turn on a dime because it's not based on anything. There's no foundation to it. It's not based in reality. So they can just absolutely switch, and you're starting to see this trend on YouTube of videos where it's like the reason why I stopped being an SJW. It's starting to fill up my recommendations, and it's just like, man, at least some people are starting to wake up to it. Maybe people getting beat to death in the street is helping. Maybe.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I sincerely hope, like, there's like, it's weird, like, you don't want the guy to die. You hope that he survives because it would be one hell of a bad thing that they have their first death, dude. I'm
Right,
sorry. That kind of,
right. I really don't. I'm not engaging all that much. Honestly, the only real contact I've had with what's going on in Portland is really through the Twitter feed. But everything I've seen, it just looks horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
So is this just an ongoing? It's ongoing like protest riots. What's going on? Like
I
I
don't
don't
know.
get it. What's it? what, what is it about?
And
And how can it
look,
be? How can
it's
it be
anarchists.
beneficial?
They want to take down all the systems, all anything that actually gives them the freedom they're using to fight what they're fighting. You know what I mean? That's the thing that's stupid. It's like, dude, they can't be that stupid not realizing what they're fucking doing. It's like, I'm using the freedom that all the system is giving me. Like, instead of saying like, oh, we need to do like a 2.0 version of the system, we need to do some updates, guys. I'd like to bring your attention to we need to do some updates. We need to, do a 2.0, 2.5, right?
Yeah,
No, it's burn everything down. Scram it. No, that's just anarchists. That's just people
right.
that have nothing, that think they're worthless, and they.
That's exactly, that's what it is like for us looking at it. And I think they've been conditioned to think the only way to get to this whatever imaginary utopia fucking where everybody in the entire fucking world is on an equal playing field, they have to burn it all down. You have to start from zero to do it. And somehow it's magically going to work this time. Like it's all just going to be equal, as if there just isn't a reality which dictates that people are not equal. Like you're just everybody isn't on the same playing field. It, that may be hard for some people to swallow. It's just the reality, man. It's a reality. I'm not talking about economics. I'm not talking about birthright. I'm just talking about like some people. Everybody has a lot of people have talents. Some people suck at one thing, great at another thing. But to say that it's an equal playing field for people across the board is insanity. And trying to create an equal playing field synthetically is destructive as all hell. It's absolutely destructive.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, like you can't even, as I understand it, in public school now, like they're doing away with advanced classes. Like you can't excel in school anymore because
Mm-hmm.
it's not fair. That's not fair. Somebody excelling, that's
Dude,
not that's not
everything.
fair to the people who are fucking stupid.
Just the principle of the fact that right now it's like different nationality, right? Will get judged differently to get into college and university. It's the fundamentality of being of racism, of systemic racism. So they've been going there. There's a systemic racism. No, that's been done. They're actually doing it. They're the one
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah, exactly. How can that? It's so blatantly obvious to anyone
Mm-hmm.
who isn't just completely this close and blinded by
But dude,
whatever.
that's why CG is not just conservative. There's liberals. There's everything. There's gay. There's trans. There's everything. There's more diversity in CG than in their fucking thing. It's mainly all like white chicks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just
Uh-huh.
a complete representation of this supposed white guilt. It's absolutely insane. Um, right. Yeah, I probably don't, man. I probably don't because I really don't. I don't find value in engaging it and really doing a deep dive on it because it's instantaneously.
And
It just instantly fucking
hmm
puts me off. Like I don't
and
want to.
I'd like to address what Smiling Mendito is saying. Is like all of this has been explored before. The wars, Lord of the Flies, Animal Farm, and Where the Wild Things Are. All talks about the desire to be harmful to those that do not agree with you. And I
Yeah.
agree. And that used to be stuff that they used to teach us, make us read or make us watch or
Yes.
in school,
Yeah.
in
Right.
fucking regular school. Like not before high school, even some, and others in high school. Like, I'm sorry, I have primary, and I know that's not how you guys call it.
That's fine. I
Before
know what
high
you're.
school, how do you
I know
call
what
it?
you mean. Yeah.
So it's all this now. It's shunned. It's they don't want us to read this stuff anymore, and I agree.
Of course
It's
they
like
don't.
it's like
Of
one of the
course they
first
don't.
one of the lessons that one of my history teacher said is like it's one of the things that he was fighting for, right? It's one of the first thing that you when you study history at university level, they try to make you realize, right? And it's one of the things that my teacher did to us, and I thought that was a freaking eye opener. And it's that test of like making you realize, it's like he tells you a story, like very, not too long, but in a way to set you the mood to the idea is to make you realize that if you were born in Germany and that thing, you would have been one of the Nazis. You had no choice, or your entire family was gone. Your entire lineage, gone. And you're like, oh shit, like it does hit you when you're like, true. It's the point of making you realize that throughout the world, the regular people, the inhabitants, they don't want to fucking fight. They don't want war. They don't really give a shit. They don't want to hurt nobody. They just want to freaking live their lives. No, is they're jerks? Yes, they're jerks. But hey.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So this, this was on Adam Friended's channel. I don't know. It was 2-3 days ago. But what I'm gonna play is this Kraz guys. This was the final statement, right? This was a debate about Kraz was kind of coming at it as anti-CG. I mean, not hardcore, just kind of like feels that ComicsGate has all this confirmation bias and isn't really is way off base about everything. So this EVS and Adam too basically spent an hour and a half just eviscerating every single point and kicking ass as per usual. But this guy's closing statements, man, especially the end of it, just blew my mind. It just kind of it proved everything. So I just want to hear. I think it might be a minute or so long.
Okay.
To me, if you love comics and you have comics, I don't think you're sincere. But to me, if you love comics, you should want many people reading comics as possible. And that doesn't necessarily mean we just appeal to the same old base over and over again. And it means expanding who we market and advertise to include more diverse groups. And that might lead to stories that you don't like, and that's totally fine. You don't have to read them. Just understand that for some people, they really do like those stories, and there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, I mean, your enjoyment of comics are subjective. There's no objectively good or bad comics.
There it is. I mean, everything he said was of virtually zero value. But that last comment, there are no objectively bad comics.
Mm.
This is the same as like participation awards. This is that whole mentality of we're not going to let anybody excel. If one person, we're going to
criticize nobody.
Whoever is at the bottom, whoever is achieving at the very bottom level, we're going to make sure everybody's pulled down into that fucking mire, because it wouldn't be fair to that person if you were doing better than them, if you were achieving better, if you were making a better comic. In these people's minds, nothing can be objectively bad. And I'm like, dude, there are objectively bad comics. Abso-fucking-lutely, there are.
Yep, there is.
This is bullshit. I hate this. It disgusts me. I hate that mentality. I hate the idea of that.
Don't criticize me. Don't criticize this. It's like, that's not how it works. You like dude. It started with the that girl that I don't remember the name of that freaking kind of stand-up comic that went after Netflix because she didn't like the fact that we can say like or dislikes on fucking videos.
Yeah,
and
right.
she got to remove it. That fucking fat gun that keeps talking about I can't remember her name,
man.
But she used to do stand-up comic, and her special was so flagged down that she sued Netflix made a freaking big
Oh,
fuss.
yeah, I think I know who you're. Yeah.
And
yeah,
now
yeah.
we're not allowed to do a thumbs up or a thumbs down on any freaking.
That would be unfair. You not liking something would,
Yeah.
it might hurt somebody's feelings. How you doing, Skip?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on with you guys.
Absolutely, dude.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Skip.
dude. Ink spots. What the hell is happening?
What's up?
What's up, guys?
Ink spots. Are you at home? What's going on?
I'm in between calls, man.
In between calls. So you're sitting on a toilet right now, aren't you?
Yeah, with my cock in my hands.
Jay Money,
Yeah.
it's been a while. Welcome back to the show, my friend.
What is going on?
Yeah, good. Shit, so Skip, did you have anything, did you have something you wanted to say specifically, or are you just popping in here to give us?
There you go. Tommy Mark just said her name. It's Amy Schumer. Sorry.
Amy Schumer.
Oh, God, Amy Schumer.
Yeah, that was her name. Sorry.
I just wanted to pop in and ask you about your Friday night show, the Pictionary. What's going on with that?
Oh yeah, Friday on Midday Repartee, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try doing a Pictionary contest. Anyone who can show drawing, like live drawing, that could be traditional or using a tablet. You're welcome to enter into this thing. We're just gonna have fun. It's gonna be a pure ComicsGate Pictionary contest. I'm gonna come up with some crazy words and phrases and just see what happens. Yeah,
That sounds
it
fun.
should be fun. Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Sounds
a good time.
interesting.
Yeah, sounds a bit gay.
Yeah, well, I mean, almost everything we do is like there's a percentage of gay. in
Everything
just about
sounds
everything.
gay.
It's GH gay.
I mean,
Everything.
making comics is a little gay. I mean, let's be honest. It's a little gay.
So what's the topic today? What are you guys talking
Why?
about?
That's the
What's-
topic. Why?
What's the topic?
And my favorite answer to that is fuck you. That's why.
The topic today is why does a talented motherfucker, a great artist like Inkspots, have to go out into the fucking hot summer day and do manual labor? It's bullshit. Why?
Why?
Why? I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we got excessive heat warning too, man. Talk about sweating your balls off.
Yeah, I'm sure
Frickin'
your job.
Arizona.
I'm sure, do you get paid extra for that, or do they?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean there's absolutely no consideration for your well-being? Oh,
not
Right.
one bit.
why? It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah,
That's-
I mean,
I don't
even
know.
if you get sick and you might have the coronavirus, or like, just come to work anyway, fucker. They don't care.
They don't give a shit.
Spread that shit around.
Yeah, man, we're just here asking why. It's like, why do SJWs always lose a debate? Because they have nothing of value to say ever, nothing to contribute. It's not based in truth, reality. I never find value in what they're saying. It just never works. You know?
Well, I don't have anything to say either, but I just make shit up, and I must just
Yeah.
make better shit up than they do. So yeah,
There you go.
I took a cue from them. I find that it works. So you just make shit up. Like make something up right now, Rock. Something interesting.
Oh, I'm checking. I'm like, I have J Money on, so there's going to be some J Money.
Oh.
There's going to be some J Money shit happening, which is, I've missed it, man. I've missed it. I don't know.
I've
I
never
guess
had,
people are blocked. I don't think I blocked anybody. I think I muted a couple people finally.
Tommy Mark says Americans are guaranteed sick pay, right? No, I don't have sick pay. I don't have sick pay, vacation time, nothing.
I'm a freelance.
Money,
I'm
that's
a
all you get.
freelance contractor. I don't get anything
Yeah, same here.
except like exactly what I agreed upon, for a
Yep.
job. That's it. No health care, no sick
Yeah.
days.
I could not even get any help for the corona until a few days ago.
Yeah, I have no medical, no dental, no life insurance, just hourly
Yeah.
rate. That's it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we just
And
got
even
a
that they
$1,000 check. We got
You
a
did?
$1,000 check for when we did that Trump Bucks thing. My
Oh,
wife,
yeah.
when she filled it out, she had the kids on there, but they only sent us the $1,200, and so last week or this week, they sent us another $500 for each kid that they accidentally didn't put on
Good.
there the first time.
I didn't get shit because I owe taxes, so they don't give you it.
Yeah, I didn't get anything either. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Ink Spots.
Life is hard, guys, man, and
Yeah.
especially like now I'm doing the cash grab pages have started flowing in, and I've got a couple other projects lined up, and me and Rod are trying to work. So you got to cram a lot in the hours you got after the day job. I don't think people realize how crammed your day is when you're working a full-time job and doing comics. It's like you have no free time. You have like a couple hours to sleep, and then if you want to do this comics thing, you really have to be motivated to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's another good question. Why the hell do crazy motherfuckers make comic books? What
Exactly.
the hell? It's a really dumbass thing to do.
Because
It
we're
only
insane.
it's only hundreds of hours of investment with a completely uncertain outcome. You might not make a damn dime.
Horrible. Yeah, it pays horribly because I was doing one image for like $1,500, and I'm like, well, let's do comics for $75 for multiple images on one page.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, what? Hold on. What am I doing?
You
What
have
am
to
I
love
doing?
it, man. You have
Yeah,
to have
it has to
a
be-
certain love. Yeah.
That's the thing. It has to be an absolute passion. You just have to want to do it. And if it's for any other reason than that, you're gonna wind up being, oof. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna be painful, for sure.
Yeah, you got to think, EBS is making big bucks, but you have to think too, he was at the top of his game in the mainstream industry too. I mean,
Exactly.
he's got a lot of weight behind every little thing he does. You
Ooh,
can't
I
expect
like
just to break out the door and make that money.
He would have appreciated that pun right there. He's got a lot of weight behind him. Yeah, that's for sure.
All that pie, baby, all that pie.
Scotsman in the chat. Yeah, the chat is popping off. I love having Commie Mark here. I tried to get. He tells me it's too early in the day for him to do the show on a Tuesday, but here you are, man.
Yeah, I think it's because
Fucking
he's
here.
with. I think it's because he's with the kids during these hours, so you can be in the chat but not on live stream.
Oh,
I didn't know communists could have
I
kids.
yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought they were a ward of the state. Like the moment they popped out.
No, that's when they hit 18. They come knocking at the door and they're gone.
Skip's like instant regret. Why am I here? What the fuck is happening?
Hey,
I've always
what's
wanted
up,
to come
Skip?
on.
I see you all the time on Twitter, but I've never talked to you before. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. And the pages you've been posting lately look amazing, man. I can't wait to see the Cash Grab book finished.
Yeah, I mean, we were just having a discussion today in private chat because I just did a page and we were discussing rendering tits. And so that's the kind of thing you get to do when you work with Cecil. You got Donald, you got me, and the guy that's doing the editing, and we're just all discussing how I should color some tits. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what you get.
Oh, you were
Can
actually
you
able.
say
I
what
did-
page?
What's that?
Could
Go
you say which page you have colored up to yet? How far are you?
Not very far, guys. I just
Yeah,
now
'cause
got
I think what is-
I just got a big old bundle of pages though, so within the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
couple of
I
weeks,
saw.
the book's gonna be about 50%, 60% done. So yeah,
Yeah.
so it'll be pretty fast now. I think it'll be on time. It's supposed to come out in January, so it should. I'm just
He's
waiting
a
on the flatters right now.
We're a lot closer to the nothing we were promised. That's about all I can say. Flatters, yeah, those guys are assholes.
Yeah, well, my regular flatter, I sent her the pages and then she didn't get back to me for like a week. So then I sent all the pages over to Shay Zombie and
Nice.
she's going to do some flatting for me, but I hope she
cool.
can get them done
Shay
fast.
can do
'cause-
flats. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's doing flats on Oddity too. So,
Nice.
Yeah,
Damn, I
my
didn't
my
know that.
half-blind grandmother can do flats.
oh, here we go with the flatter hate.
I love ripping on Flatter. I can only get away with it because I did it. I know what it is.
Yeah, and then for me and Rot's comic, I'm working on a bunch of ZBrush sculpts. I'm doing all the characters in 3D so that it'll be easier for me to get all the different angles for the heads and stuff, and just do some real extreme angles. So it should be awesome.
We're just in, really hardcore debate about, cock sizes and things like that. Things that are important to the overall story arc.
Well, right now, I want him to have what is it? Cheetah print, like tight cheetah print pants. Because those punk rockers back in the 80s wore those skin tight.
It is.
Like,
it's authentic, but
pants
Jesus,
with prints on them and patches and shit. But he just
like
wants
Twisted Sisters.
Yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And so
maybe I don't have the guts to just say, yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
I think people would relate to a guy in skin tight cheetah pants.
They have in the past. There's no doubt about it.
With your main character, like the more thought you put into the character design, like the costume, the more they'll come off the page instead of background characters. It's like
yeah. I mean,
I'd go for it.
I guess I'm kind of like, I lean toward like dark, cool. Like I just want it to be cool, and he throws that at me, and I'm like, yeah, it's authentic. It makes sense. I think it's accurate, but fuck. This is what my mom has as seat covers in her fucking car. Like,
dude, it's set in the 80s though, man. That was like the norm, dude. People wore weird shit in the 80s. No, we're gonna put him in jeans, some nice, cool, ripped up jeans, I think, with some big old spiky boots. So,
Jim Cox is worried that my live graphic is obscured with the red background. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. I will consider a different color. It's time to mix it up anyway. It's time to mix it up.
Hey, do we know who did that image for Charlie's London? Is that who?
That
who painted that?
This
is that
one's
Vinny?
Vinny.
That one's Vinny.
Yeah, that's gorgeous, man. Vinny can paint his ass off.
Shit.
And the other one where you see the kid Charlie, that's Donald Dilley.
Yeah, that was Donald. I could tell Donald stuff.
Who did the one where he's giant, like sitting on the corner of a street and like?
Wasn't that art?
Maybe.
Wasn't
and
it
I know
art,
Captain
Hubert?
Fuckhead did like a trading card too. It's good shit.
Yeah, was a big fan of Charlie Chaplin. Watch all his movies.
Yeah.
I never
I'm
seen
the only
anything with Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, me either. Except for
Not even the Nazi speech.
the new
Nope.
one. Who's it?
I'm sure I'm going to learn all about it when I start coloring the comic, though.
Oh right.
I got to do a lot of research for that one. You know what drew me to it is that she's doing all the different. She's going to have 3 different coloring styles. I think she told you guys about that. So she'll have a black and white section, a sepia tone section, and then like the more modern, it's going to be all in color. So I get to do a lot of different kinds of things on that book. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That's right. Scotsman Chubb did that art. The other piece of art. She's got.
Oh
3 different
yeah,
covers.
Chubb.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love
Another
Mary
person that
Boyce
can
is
draw
so
his
good.
ass off.
Yeah, he can write too. David Feed, how you doing?
Hi, not good morning. Good afternoon. Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Depends on where you are. Yeah, I'm doing good.
When
We're gonna feature David's project on the show this Wednesday. Yeah.
He sounds like that guy from Megapolis, man. That rock and roll show. Or what's it called? Are you from that cartoon, dude?
George Alexopoulos? No, I'm not George.
No.
No, what?
No, the
Rockabilly.
rock and roll cartoon.
Metallica?
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
whatever it's-
Hail salad.
yeah.
You mean. No, I'm not hail salad. Or is that's what you mean?
I don't know. I'm
What?
like, what the hell is happening?
I don't
Scott's
know which
bad.
one you mean. I don't know. Sorry.
Up in the house.
Was
Damn,
there?
Yo,
let's stack this
What's up,
motherfucker.
Scotsman? My colorist
See?
brother. What's up, man?
dude,
Bye.
it's been a minute, Ink.
Just by the sound of
Yeah.
his voice, you know he's at work.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds absolutely miserable.
hmm
kinda.
He's got to keep it down on the day. He's got all. It sounds all sultry and sexy when he's at work. Keep it low.
Dude, I couldn't even get a day off. I had a day off, and then I had to take the stupid damn air conditioner apart and try to fix it. Wasted all day, and then we couldn't fix it, and then we had to just buy a new one.
Dude, are you having? Is your internet like dropping out? And are you having problems with that?
Oh, is it low?
Think? No, I'm saying just in general, because over the past 5 days, where I live, the internet's just been it's absolute shit.
Don't worry, it's the same here. We've been having internet issues, so I'm guessing it's internet.
Is this like the next phase of COVID?
Yeah, it's the apocalypse, bro. It's coming.
Well,
It's like,
first it was
well,
a
they're
coin.
not going crazy enough. What if we take away their fucking internet? What happens then?
First it was a
Oh,
coin
that is
shortage.
kind
Now
of
it's an internet packet shortage. So
Yeah.
Dude, I'm doing these service calls. I tell you right now, every single day for me is about wearing that fucking mask, trying to do my job when I can't even fucking breathe. It's so annoying, dude. You got sweat running down your face, soaking the damn thing, and then you get up and down, the damn thing's riding up into your fucking eyeballs. It's the worst, man, trying to work with that fucking thing on.
Hey,
I hope the Democrats hurry up and win so COVID can be cured.
You're further north than me, Ink Spots.
No shit, dude. Yes. Yes.
That was fucking
Yeah,
great.
that deserves a. Yes. Skip, I dropped you a wrench, man, so you can drop links to.
All right.
And
Yeah.
Skip, you got a comic that you're working on, or?
Yeah, I'm working on something. It's taken a long time. It's my first book,
they
so
tend to do that, yeah.
well, like, Rot, you're on your first project right now with Ink Spots, or?
I'm on my first project with Inkspots. Yes, I have been involved with comics before, though.
Yeah, like I've done 120-page one, and that was through like another group. And this one, I got like 15 pages done, and then decided I wanted it to look a different way.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
started that, and I was
I don't do that
Scotsman
either,
about
do
it.
I? Rod?
No, that never happens.
I'm on my like fourth style.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. Like when you have all the time in the world, like I can't give myself a deadline or like a date to finish this one because I want it to be as good as possible. And then like as soon as I came around ComicsGate, Michael Bancroft and Rob Willis and Cal, they came out with like these amazing first projects. So that kind of just like made me take a step back and try again, you know?
Yeah. Man,
Yeah,
you
when
just
it's
gotta
your
keep
first
pushing.
thing, you're so nervous. Like I'm even nervous just about putting anything out there, and then like I'll put it out,
I
and then I
believe
just
you deleted that post.
take it back off. I'm like, no, that sucks. I hate it. I'm gonna redo it.
It's like he put this wonderful piece of art, man. I think it's absolutely beautiful. He posted it up, and then like didn't get the response. Didn't get like instantaneous, glorious response from the entire universe. And he's like, delete.
It must suck.
They hate it. It's awful. I mean, come on, guys. Are you gonna tell me that isn't a fucking great piece of artwork?
Who did that?
This is a page in it. This is a page in a comic book, fully painted, Inkspots artwork. Are you gonna tell me that this isn't like worthy of? Come on, man! You gotta.
That's great.
You gotta love. You have to. Just what do you think of it, man? Do you love it?
I always
you love
like it for like 10 minutes, and then after I'm done, and then I look at it the next day and go,
After that, you just notice that you just notice stuff that you don't like.
Exactly.
It's the same for anyone that creates any damn thing, dude. It's the same for writers. It's the same for porn
Dude,
stars.
I read you Blood Hunt twice.
Maybe not porn stars.
well, I mean, if we're being honest, if we're judging it by 90s standards, your character doesn't have enough pouches.
yeah.
Not enough.
Well,
time.
we're going real life 90s, so like, not Image Comics 90s.
Nah, dude, Ink Spots, that that painting is brilliant, dude. I mean,
Look at this
Just-
Hatch. Wow, Steph, dude, what more?
you
Praise
can't
do you
judge
want?
the limited spurgery on Twitter as your response to your control group. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking fantastic.
There's
Well,
Thank
I'm used
you.
to
Thank
doing
you,
stuff
Scotsman.
with Cecil. You know, if Cecil's name's attached to anything, you just like get immediate attention.
Right.
But like when you do your own thing and Cecil's not attached to it, it seems it's like you get a response, but it's almost like compared to what you get when you do like a piece of Cecil art, it's like
Sure.
nothing.
It's CG's got its own lore and highly recognized characters and figures. This is from scratch. This is a new property, but the only way people are gonna know what it is if you don't delete everything you fucking post.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So,
Shit.
well, when I get I'm getting those ZBrush models out. I'm gonna really make them bitching. So, and then I'm gonna post the turntables of those, and then we can just start getting going on the pages, man. I just want to knock these pages out.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Right.
I'm just
So-
gonna put it out there and bite the bullet.
So, Inkspots, are you available next Sunday morning for an hour?
Should be, yeah.
I have a new show I'm putting out on Sunday morning called the Colorist Gab and Collab. We're gonna get
Yeah!
together and
Ooh.
we're gonna talk about
Time.
coloring starting from the very beginning. This first episode is going to be focused on how to set up your pages for success. You know what I mean? Because if you produce art that isn't printable, you fucking wasted your time.
Yeah.
So just
Right.
a panel of colorists sharing ideas and techniques, what programs they use, what resolution they work at, why, this and that. So I think, and I think you will agree, Inkspots, I think the colorists in CG kind of get shoved aside unless you're Kyle Ritter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so-
also you have to agree ComicsGate has some of the best colorists that there is. A lot of the colorists in ComicsGate are better than mainstream, like better. So
I've seen quite a lot of that. I would agree.
Yeah.
So
Is this replacing Beyond the Gate?
no. This is going to be at 10:30 to 11:30 PST.
Okay. I don't.
You know,
you
ish,
didn't
10:30,
do, you didn't
11:30
do. You didn't do a Beyond the Gate last Sunday, did you? Yesterday?
Well, my co-host is dealing with some IRL stuff, I think. So,
Okay.
I'm not going to just do it without him.
No, of course not. I was
So-
I
so
was
yeah.
all queued out. I was like, finally on a Sunday I can actually hit the show. I was waiting for it, and it just
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
but I went in a corner and sobbed for a little while, and then it was okay.
so what time on Sundays?
10:30 a.m. to 11:30 ish. Like we might go over 10, 15, 20 minutes or something like that.
EST or what time frame?
Pacific.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on the left
Yeah.
coast in the weirdo zone.
Yeah, we're on the same time.
Does
Man.
anybody else want to schedule a future show while we're here? It's
Yeah,
really-
schedule
no,
everything
it's
on
really-
Rock's
It's
show.
captivating content for everyone.
It's informative. It's informative, Rock.
Isn't that what's called lobbying?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if you could, everyone here, if you could hit the like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. You're gonna get very riveting content, like people scheduling future shows and talking about their personal lives, and every
You're
once
just
in a while,
mad
one
because
of
you're a
us.
failed flatter.
That's right.
Oh, exactly.
I did
Oh.
fail as a flatter.
What's a flatter, by the way?
A flatter is someone who preps a page for the colorist, basically blocking down, creating blocks for so the colorist can
Selections,
do their
yeah.
job more efficiently.
So it has nothing to do. I don't know. Like it came to my mind, like a fluffer or something like that.
Well,
It sort of is
another
like
sort
a
of
yeah.
preparation, I guess.
there are parallels there. Oddly
Gets-
enough, I think that's
gets the boner
actually
ready.
accurate.
Get the boner ready.
It's the,
You
the page
basically
is the
do-
boner, and
you-
you get it ready for action.
You do the really painstaking inglorious work, so the star can take all the credit.
Isn't it what they used to call
that's how you
color
do it.
separation first?
No, it was a totally
Huh?
different thing.
A flatter is to a colorist what a penciler is to a colorist. It's kind of the same. Like a penciler is the star, and the colorist is just the fluffer. At least that's how you're treated, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's true. It does seem like not very often do colorists really get the credit that it really is earned, because a lot of times, especially if an artist is working with the colorist in mind, it leaves a lot of room for the colorist to drop in some insanely cool details and really make the pages pop, you know?
Yeah, I can say that. Like with me as a colorist, I'm going to do my best work if I have work that's not so highly rendered. Whereas you've seen what Scotsman does. I mean, he barely has a centimeter that doesn't have rendering in it. So,
but that's going to change when he works with Sim on Tales from the Napverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what I end up doing to counter that is I end up doing a lot of color holds. That way, I kind of squelch back a little bit of the rendering from in certain places.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like super detailed styles. I'd rather just have something that gives me some room to do my thing.
Yeah.
Do my thing, man.
I saw a little preview of what that would look like colored by Scotland.
Damn, I think Skip dropped out and I didn't notice. I think he was waiting.
I think he's playing teacher.
He's got to run. His lunch break is over.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Sim and Scotsman on the new book.
Yeah, Tales from the Nadverse, it's me. Nad Demerk is going to be me and Scottman. Tales from the Nadverse, it's going to be Scottman, and Beacon's going to be coloring Royal Rumble and the Luanyo on number 2. But anything that's technically Nat, well, it's Scottman.
Nice.
Yeah, when you said flatters the first time, I thought you were talking about flat earthers.
That's a whole different. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a whole different group.
You failed as a flatter, like what you failed in a debate against a flat earther, or
what I am finding
nobody can win a debate against a flat earther because they're absolutely right.
What I'm finding is flatters are wanting a lot more money than they used to want, so it cuts into my money too, man.
I got a question.
You mean compared to when, like back 15 years ago, they want
no,
more money?
Just compared to a couple months when I first started, they were like, I'd ask, what do you want to do flats? And they'd say like some like really super low number, like $9. And then I'd be like, nah, I'm going to give you, 14, 15. But now they're asking for like 20 to 35, some of them.
That's too.
And I'm only getting 75. So,
that's definitely too much, man.
Yeah.
So I got a question. When y'all have a book coming out, even Scotsman, are y'all going to put your names on there, or are you going to use your like ink spots or rotten? How are y'all going to do that?
I use my real name.
Okay.
I'm going to use my persona on mine. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I might use both, honestly, but in terms of marketing, it kind of makes sense to use, because that's who we're selling to, and this is the platforms we've created. So, but I don't have any problem people having my name.
My largest social media site is Twitter. I have the most followers there, and that's what I'm known as. So that's why I want to go that way.
What up, bitches?
Communist.
What's up?
The communist.
Dude, I felt a cold red wave cover my shoulders there for a second. It's chilling.
Exactly. Why, coming, Mark? Why the fuck?
I hate Biden more than you guys do.
I thought he was your soul brother.
No, fuck that dude.
But he could help bring about the socialist utopia that we.
He sees him for the fraud that he is, so he hates him even more.
Shill. He's a corporate shill, like in the pockets of Wall Street, like Hillary would have been as well.
I would say anyone who is in a position to become president of a country is a corporate shill at this point. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not. It's like, do I think Trump is better Yeah, okay, but come on, he can't be in the position he's in without being a bit of a fucking corporate shill.
I gotta say, I'm a little pissed at him. I mean, yeah, what is he doing about all this shit? You know, what's the difference going to be right now? You know, this is how I think the other side's going to beat him. It's like, what's the difference between him being president and them being president? I still walk outside and don't recognize the place I live. It's completely changed in a matter of months, you know? So it's like you can beat the shit out of an old man and you're just protesting, but I can go a block away, get a speeding ticket, you know? So what the fuck, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's a trap.
Really bizarre.
It's a trap. They're trying to catch him. Well, they're trying to catch him in an authoritarian trap. They're putting they're putting all this extreme violence into the airwaves, trying to bait him into responding, and then they can use the authoritarian dictator angle. So he's not responding because the 10th Amendment would say he shouldn't until there's an out-and-out insurrection. So we're close, but we're not there yet.
Well, I think a lot of people don't realize the states have to request the federal government's assistance unless it's a federal property. So, like, the state literally has to request the federal government to bring their federal agents in.
So, Commie Mark, the more you see what's happening over here, you're getting like more and more tempted to move over here, right? Because we're like turning into your like utopia slowly.
Move to Delaware.
No, those fake communists do not represent my viewpoint.
Listen, Commie Mark
we won't be able to afford bread. It's kind of perfect.
Commie Mark told me his like utopia, and if that could actually work, I mean, I would be all for it if there was any way that it could actually happen. I just don't see it ever being like a possibility, not with human nature.
Yeah, I keep saying this, like, it's you need to start from the beginning, and you need a flat Minecraft world to build a communist utopia. Like, you can't.
And what you mean by that is you need to kill all the stupid people.
Well, I didn't say that, bro.
You did. I know that's what you mean.
No, but I have said it that way before.
Listen, there's a big flat stretch of Sahara Desert that's just waiting to be communized.
Even then, it doesn't matter. I mean, isn't this what I know? A lot of people are really down on that. And M. Night Shyamalan is definitely a hack. But with that one movie he did, The Village, right, where the kind of people got together and created a little utopian thing that was separate from the rest of the world, and they created a lie for the kids so they would believe they had to stay within this boundary. But it's like, despite all their efforts, somebody eventually is going to be born or come along that just, for whatever reason, whether it's a mental problem or something, is going to disrupt the whole thing. It only takes one person, man, to just completely token female.
Yeah, there's always going to be someone that. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, hello, boys.
Hello. I have no idea what's happening.
I'm not changing my name back to last
What's
night.
so contagious all of a sudden?
I like that token female sandwich went.
Oh, it's a long story.
The sandwich went.
Go check my freaking Twitter feed, boys. You all know me.
Okay, hold on. That's gonna have to have a.
Dude, that's your go-to right now, man.
It's my thing of the day. That's the new Monday show. Is why the fuck? Why?
That's
your bundle of sticks.
That's why.
Commie Mark, David, Sim, Scotsman. Good portion of this panel I've done stuff with before. They all know how crazy I am.
Yeah, nice. Well,
I've
welcome
never
to the
met
show.
you
I'm
before.
happy to see you here. This is great. I'm kind of flabbergasted. Like, why the show's kind of going off? Did somebody post a link out or?
Yeah, it was me. It was me. Yeah.
It's because I showed up.
This is the power of communism at work right here.
That's what it is. Oh, Commie Mark.
There he goes.
He's gone. He's gone.
Kino,
like,
I love things to get bigger.
You mean kind of like. Is that actually?
I would so do that.
I thought, dude, I could have swore. I was like, I bet that was Ink Spots. Who did that shit?
No, I mean, yesterday I did a whole bunch of promotional streams with several people, and then I got really tired and punchy, and I went out to my friend's Insomniac stream, and I was entering the panel. There was freaking 8 guys there already, so I just did this as the name, and midway through the night, they turned all their avatars to sandwiches, and it turned into a lot of sandwich jokes, and so I posted it, and then we took over Twitter with it, too, for a while.
I love how those things they get legs and take off. You never know what it's gonna be, man. It's great.
Tell me, Mark, how's that thing you were doing with Preston?
It's all
is it working out?
In the bin. His competition's over because he got scammed by that Australian going to space scammer guy.
Oh crap!
Which is a shame.
Not wholly unexpected, but still, what a bummer, man.
Is Preston doing not Daredevil?
Huh?
Is Preston doing not Daredevil?
No, this is a whole different thing.
Oh, okay.
He was working on a long. He was working on a long game.
It was the longest game troll I think I've ever.
If that would have worked, it would have been epic.
Jesus, man.
I know who to think that Tommy Mark's trying to scam Preston Poulter, and he gets scammed by a bigger scammer.
Yeah, just a different scammer beat me to it. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Couldn't have happened to a more deserving rotisserie peg.
Oof.
To explain, so Preston was winning this competition where you could win. It was like what do you call it in America? Shark Tank, where you go and pitch like a thing, and then they throw money at the winner or whatever. So I was good. Me and Metz were looking through all the entries and that, and they were all really shit, yeah. And I was saying, I can do something so shit that will be way better than all of this. So we tried to do that, but competition's over.
Well, and you weren't just, you were literally like, you had legitimate artwork, you had concepts, you had story ideas, character names, plot points. I mean, this thing was a full-blown presentation.
Yeah, and earlier last week, I sat down with Narwhal on a stream, and we bashed out like a whole storyline in it using an AI generator thing. So I'm thinking about just adapting that into a serious thing.
Yeah.
It's become so good at this point, you might as well just fucking launch it on Indiegogo, man.
I just have to say it's good to see our little red bastard again, because I've been able to stream with him since I was traveling and beginning of March, and I was freaking streaming from Roswell.
Oh, yeah. That was odd.
That was fun.
So, what's going on for you today, Coming Mark? You have something else going on today? You usually have. I mean, you've been streaming basically like 2 times a day for the last.
Yeah, that was last week. All my family was away in it, so I was.
Oh, I see.
Able to. I had the free time, but it's back to the grind now.
See, this is what ComicsGaters like when their family's away. They just, I can stream, and like you know, other
Actually,
people are like,
I have to behave more now. I'm in my parents'
I can
house.
go party and like maybe hook up with people. And we're like, I can be on YouTube. Oh.
True.
No, for me, I have to behave more right now. This is my parents' house.
Oh yeah, well that's no fun.
So Mark, what's the? Do you kind of have a launch date for not Daredevil yet, or how's that going?
No, Captain Fuckhead's doing some pages today, which is good. Like, I've been waiting for him to be ready to start, and it looks doing lots of other things for other people because he just volunteers to do stuff. Like,
He does.
So,
Well, he's not. I don't think he's gotten to that place where he realizes he actually is pretty fucking good. And he has a really cool kind of iconic, right out of the gate, kind of this iconic style where I can see his art and know it's him right away. So he needs to stop giving it away for free.
He does.
Yeah. Well, not to
well, he
you,
can
of
stop
course.
giving it away for free as soon as he's finished working on
Yeah,
my.
exactly.
Spoken like a
Exactly.
true communist.
Sorry, I had to do that a little. I love that shit. That's another thing you just gotta ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to direct you to the chat right now, Rot.
Oh, what's going on?
Just read the last comment. You can see.
I'm here to support, even though Rot doesn't follow my Twitter. Boo hoo hoo. What?
No, not boo-hoo. Boo. Booze.
Okay. All right. Let me take care of this right now.
Hey, I'm
Sorry
good at being
about that.
insistent
How did that
and
happen?
nag. Probably because you never refollowed after my old name got banned.
Train.
Oh my goodness.
What is your actual at?
I'm the one that just shared the link and said I'm here. Go in support.
Bum, 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 bum.
I shouted train and then turned my volume all the way down like that was gonna fucking help.
I'm there getting gear. Oh my God, Hex.
Hey, Rod, can you share my screen for a sec?
I can. Boom. Ooh.
You don't want to show
Are
everybody.
you finished?
That's the interior cover for Royal Rumble, all done. And see the attention to details.
Attention to detail.
Damn. Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Marvin, the alien, Invader Zim, Bender, Mars Attack. Just...
Okay.
Freaking rot.
I have to point to what Hex just said in chat. Wow.
What's a spank plank?
Paddles.
Oh, it instantly
Oh.
brings some ideas to mind.
Yeah, she does paddles. That's the same thing. Get it?
What's
not the
this
same
book?
thing
Is
as
this like
grabbing
your
all-
next project?
This is
Yeah,
an
dude, that
this
is
is a-
awesome.
This is an interior cover for Royal Rumble. That's one of the short stories in Tales from the Adverse #1. And here
Now,
I'm
are
working.
people gonna have to use like a magnifying glass to see those? No, seriously, like
I do the same thing though. You like zoom way in. It's like, what the hell am I doing? No one's ever going. But you know why you do that? Because people are going to put this on the internet and they will zoom in.
Exactly.
right.
And there's also the fact that you wish eventually to be able to print it bigger, bigger
Yeah.
format, maybe a poster or maybe a bigger edition of the book. But it's also the fact that we have a personal pleasure of doing it because we have to draw those shapes anyhow, right? So we add a few little like scribbles to make it look like something, so it's always fun. But this is the interior cover for one of the short story of Nat and Zed.
When they made Action Comics #1, nobody envisioned that we would be reading them on widescreen TVs and it.
Right.
So our
exactly.
comic books may be read in like hologram form or something, and it like. So you want there to be shit.
I get all cringe when people do that because the area they show on Twitter is actually only like a 1-inch square. So when it's printed, but then they like zoom way the hell in. I'm like, don't do that. That's not the way it's supposed to be.
It's not a spoiler. When people read Blood Hunt, right? You'll notice that, especially when he goes home, you'll notice that he's one of the biggest CG backers because he has CG project posters everywhere in his apartment, and he's even subscribed to CG Flicks.
Okay, while I distract for a moment, I demand that Rot, Scott, and Kami go check their Twitter.
Okay, I'm checking it now because I can't. I typed in Rosetta Allen and then like a bunch of weird shit came up. What's your actual at?
Check your notifications. I just did something crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said you 3.
Oh, Raging Rose. Okay. Follow. I followed. Jesus, high pressure. I don't know how to feel about this.
Where is Captain Fuckhead today? I thought he's usually on here.
No, well he
Maybe he's
switched to
living up
just
to the
Friday
name.
again because he decided to give all his work away for free. So now he just works around the clock, giving his art away for free, and he can't do the show on as much. So,
He's flatting pages for me.
yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
fine. He's busy. He wanted to pull back because he's.
I'm gonna try to
he is.
steal
He's
him.
just getting
Do
busy.
flats for me now. No.
No, that
Well,
would
sure,
be a
give that
great
man some
idea,
work.
man. Like yeah, I guarantee you, he'd be reliable and on top of that shit.
I'm giving Shay a chance first. We'll see how she does. It's the first. I haven't had any flats from her yet, so. But I know she's been doing oddity, so it should be all right. So.
Shy Zombie?
What's that?
Yeah.
Shy Zombie or another Shy?
Yeah. She's doing some
It's
flats.
really
for me.
hard to break the Shay Zombie.
My phone's gonna die.
I know she wants to be called Shay the Red, but we all know her as Shay Zombie.
I know it's really hard. To break that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I
damn,
think
didn't
Shay
she
Zombie
just-
is cooler anyway.
She just she went over 1,000 subs recently. Yeah.
I know
Mhm.
she finally did it, man. It took a couple of years, but that's awesome.
It does, man. It's at least a year. I would say it's a year, pretty much a year minimum for anybody to do it, unless you're.
Unless
you
you
know,
breathe awesome.
Yeah, unless you're, unless you have some kind of thing, like some kind of thing background where you already have a fan base, or you're just a fucking badass.
Or you get it like a drama stream, and then you could get it like overnight.
That too, but it has its drawbacks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay, well, I took care of that. I'm now following Raging Rose. That's good. I felt bad about that. Sweet. Well, shit, guys.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
what do
I
you
mean,
guys think about this whole? Do you guys talk politics on here, or what? Or is it
talk
just
about
like-
whatever, man. We're here to ask why.
Yeah, because I'm getting fucking annoyed by this whole fucking Biden thing. I mean, the dude is. How can he even be a viable candidate? No one's voting for him. They're voting for the running mate. I mean, because he's going to be dead in like 3 months, and if he doesn't die of natural causes, they're going to fucking push him off a bridge.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that's-
pretty sure he's already dead. He's being animated by like nanobites or something. I don't know.
Yeah, him and Nancy Pelosi, they got like fucking strings. They're fucking taxidermied. They stuffed them all full of horse shit and sawdust, man.
Dude, they even walk synchronized.
He can barely string together a coherent sentence. He's been on camera for years.
He's grabbing tits and ass every other day.
Underage, like. It's like,
I'm sure they
what?
gave him a lobotomy, and now he's just remote controlled.
What is happening in the world? How can this guy be running for president? It doesn't.
Come
make
sit
any
on
sense.
Grandpa Joe's lap.
I thought it was all gonna be a plan to have, like Hillary Clinton be the running mate, and it was all like a super elaborate plan to have her as the vice president, and then he dies, and then she's
Right.
gonna be
Yeah.
the next.
That could be it. Damn, Kami Mark, you dropped more than my internet lately.
Yeah, my phone died at it. I had to run in and grab my laptop, come back outside where it's raining.
Stupid
I'm
phone.
risking electrical death.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Oh, it's worth it. Let me tell you.
I think I'm gonna start answering my phone. City Morgue. You slice them, we dice them.
There you go. I like that. Jay Money, dude, I gotta say, it's really cool to have Jay Money back on the show.
Hello.
Yeah, but I mean, you haven't said a whole lot, but it's probably because we're not, we haven't like clicked the button yet where it just triggers your fucking. I know about this. I'm gonna fucking flood you with knowledge.
He needs someone to say something like, yeah, but the Habsburgs were all right, weren't they? So then he'll be off.
No, they were not.
I mean,
you seem a lot more relaxed.
The monster from Jekyll Island and stuff. You know what I mean?
What about it?
What?
I guess
what are
Jay
you
Money
talking
doesn't
about?
know. Jay Money doesn't know the monster from Jekyll Island.
Are you talking about where they study animals and change their DNA?
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
That's something
interesting.
else.
We're gonna have to talk offline because that's the private resort where the Federal Reserve Act was written. So
Yes. Oh yeah. That is very true. And now they got a show that's very close to that. Isn't that down in South Jekyll Island?
it's off the coast of America.
It's in Georgia, right? Yeah, it's in Georgia.
Off the Georgian coast.
Is that where that damn dog-looking thing washed up on shore? Is that what you're
No,
No,
talking
that's
about?
Montauk. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Meet me in Montauk.
This is all fake shit, guys.
It's all fake, dude. The whole thing's a construct. We know that by now, I'm hoping.
We're here to con you.
That's right.
I mean, that's a good clip, Rot, but I'm more partial to the chicken singing Despacito.
Despacito?
Yeah, have you seen that?
I don't think so. Do
I've
you
seen
have-
it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see it.
My favorite is always Gay Dinosaur. That'll be my favorite forever.
Yeah.
But
I think I can only show that during the Deuce.
But also, like that guy, he said I wanted to spend the day dressed up like a woman, like a woman.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
he goes, "What I found out about women is they sure do get called fag a lot." It's so fucking hard.
No, it
funny,
was
dude.
great. I finally got rid of that one. Yeah, that shit was good, dude. I kind of like.
Was that like a whole pack of bologna or something? What was that?
Well, yeah, that's a far cry from the cheese, throwing the cheese on the cat's head.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's the other thing. Why is comedy dead, man? Why can't you just
It's not.
joke and laugh
Not in
anymore?
ComicsGate. It's not dead.
Not in
No, we
comics.
have senses of humor, unlike these whining. I had people, although some people supposedly following me with all the ComicsGate stuff on my page. I had women messaging me horrific rants and swearing last night that they were unfollowing me for posting all that savage and stuff because you're a traitor to women. It's like, well, bye.
Oh man, I don't know. I think the best thing we can do is just ignore, just keep having a good time. Of course, every once in a while, YouTube's gonna drop the nuke. That's just what's gonna happen. I mean, look what happened to Fragaboom. Just having a good time. Fragaboom did not
One of the most
deserve
unassuming people here. One of the quietest, most non-controversial people in the community who doesn't go around fighting with people.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if my channel got nuked, I don't think anyone would be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, some of us deserve it more than others, perhaps. But even then, it's not really.
Yeah, some of us sing ukulele songs about our ball sacks.
Yeah,
and, we just expect it to happen.
And
So-
some of us
yeah.
just have to age restrict everything we do because we never close our fucking mouths.
Ink Spots, you are a thespian folk singer. Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, I love your songs, man. They're so good. We gotta have I think we should release maybe we should have an MP3 available for.
Yeah, I like that last one I did. What was someone was teabagging my baby? That was a good song, man.
It was epic, dude.
That was a good song.
It felt like you actually kind of put some work into that shit.
Yeah, I had thought about that one for at least a couple hours.
What they say, you gotta write what you know, haven't you?
Right, what you know.
Right, what you know?
I think the kids would call that, what do they call that, a banger. You know what I mean?
A banger. The kids, yeah, a banger. Yeah.
Is that a thing? That's what they call a song they like, or
Oh yeah, you got there, man.
Skip, I get your point, Skip, but there is no way I'm ever going to stop insulting these idiots for being idiots.
the Silver Surfer?
Please
They
don't.
just released a new anniversary special of one of the series that's hard to find by Stan Lee and Mobius. where
Oh
they did
yeah,
Silver
that's
Surfer
great.
called
Is that
Parable.
an uncircumcised version?
They just released it, so hurry up if you want to get a copy before they get sold out.
I got
Sim,
you.
Sim is shirtless, by the way, so the world is everything's fine still. If
Do
he
you
was
have the
wearing a
original?
shirt, we could be concerned.
I thought he was
Brian-
Kyle Ritter for a second.
And Brian sent me this. I'm way prettier than him. And he sent me this is Brian Kreisgau that sent me this as a gift, a little death dealer that he painted when he was
Oh,
younger.
awesome!
Nice,
Oh, that's
dude.
cool.
He said, I
Very
just got
cool.
that today, so I want to say thank you.
Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah. Well, shit. This has been a lot of fun. Got to tell you.
I don't know why you have to put up with people like me. I would think that would be
Oh,
hell.
man. No, this is great, dude. I have to go back to designing terrible fucking coupon ridden ads and
Yeah, I
telling
gotta
me,
go
you know,
fix a toilet.
he's got to go fix it. Damn, you haven't gotten a call yet, Ink?
No, I had a call, but they can't meet me till 1 o'clock, so I gotta
Okay.
go freaking fix a toilet and some other bullshit.
All right.
Then I can do comics.
Then I can do comics. Well, do you know if is Lucius doing the Monday Night Fluffer tonight?
Oh no, he hasn't. He usually doesn't get a hold of me if he's gonna do that or not till the last like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to figure out if Anthony's doing his freaking open mic night or not, but he's kind of notoriously not always good at reminding people.
Yeah,
I love him to death. He's a sweetheart.
Just checked it. Yeah, it looks like we're on, man. So everybody, tonight, Monday Night Fluffer on Lucius channel. What is he calling his fucking channel lately? Lucius
I don't
in
know.
the fucking red dress, or
Yeah,
Well,
go over there, give Lucius some love. Lucius,
Share my screen for a sec.
yeah, does a lot of
That is a funny one.
fan art.
So for all the parents out there, if you want to save money at Christmas, now's the perfect time to tell the kids that Santa didn't make it through the pandemic.
Santa's got COVID.
Now's our way out for future.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
that would have been.
2 and 3 are correct now. Scotsman, where the hell is my follow like I used to have?
What are you talking about?
You don't have my new account followed.
What?
it's another high pressure moment here on Midday Repartee. What's going to happen, folks?
I
Is
have
Scotsman going to give the follow? Is he going to
I
reject?
have had a hell of a freaking week, and I'm at the point where I don't care if I'm being inappropriate anymore.
So is this going to be a regular thing where I'm going to have to keep following new accounts because you keep getting nuked?
No, I've only been nuked once.
Well,
Although to be
Jesus,
fair,
get to work.
I did have 37 suspensions on that account.
I was going to say, like I keep getting suspended by these SJWs. I'm like, how about maybe don't fight with people so much.
I am still fighting with people, but I haven't gotten suspended once on this name. So hey, I still think somebody was stalking that name, reporting every single thing I tweeted, because some of the stuff that got suspensions and flagged for was like weird nothings, like thank you to my husband and yes sir to him and stuff like that. Literally got flagged.
Yeah,
It was the weirdest thing.
Well, I got banned last week, and
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You got banned from Twitter?
yeah, I got put in the gulag.
What'd you
What
do?
was that over?
Okay.
What?
I don't know. They didn't even send me any emails or anything. Even when I
No,
appealed,
I didn't get any
like,
either.
Wow.
I got nothing. I got no reports, nothing.
No.
It was just
Well,
saying,
you know,
it said the account was suspended, and if I tried to click over to appeal it, it said I was trying to go from an account that's not suspended or terminated. So they wouldn't even let me appeal.
But hey, you can go to Portland and beat people to death. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
And I got the perfect weapon too.
Yeah, I haven't had a Twitter or a YouTube one, but I did. My PayPal got suspended because I was coloring cash grab pages. They said I was doing child pornography.
Well, that's fair. To be fair.
Someone turned me in, and I was like, "It's a comic book. It's not child porn. It's not even meant to be sold to children." What are you talking about?
It's out of control, dude.
You know, those SJWs that report us for everything, they have plans. Just saying.
There you go. Is this the what was being referenced before?
Actually, this is
Spank
the
plank?
this is the shoulder bone of a bison bull.
Did you ever finish the Bloodhound one for Adam?
No, because I had to leave in the middle of freaking working on it because of the damage to my city. He knows. We're already talking about working on it when I get back.
I was just curious to see it.
I was about half done, and then all the trees fell on the property. My city got destroyed, and I couldn't stay because there's no power anyway to be in the house.
Wow.
All right. I know. I better start this. Like, what in the hell do you guys want to promote? Or we're gonna be here all fucking day, man.
Oh, me, I had my promo video ready to sync at the end, so everybody first. I'm just gonna close with that. I'm done.
I don't know if you guys want to. I mean, of course, there's working with my working with Elaz and promoting him. But I mean, the project I'm working on that's going to be my first books I release aren't comics here. So
Yeah. Well,
but
you can
it's my
shout out
photography.
if you're on the show, you can shout out anything you damn want. Well,
because
please.
I have working on a book of Eagles, which is going to have an alternate version with different photos and different cover. The covers are going to be drawn by Elasmat and Anthony, Dark Gifts.
Nice.
And I'm going to be colorizing them.
All right. Very cool.
And I gave you the link to the mailing list in the private.
Here's what I'll do. I mean, I think this is probably a huge mistake. But I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna throw a wrench your way.
Ooh.
So feel free to drop a. But if you abuse it, I probably
I
won't
don't
notice.
abuse.
So
I don't.
it doesn't matter.
I don't abuse wrenches. I have them on a lot of channels, including some big ones.
All right. So yeah, feel free to drop a link to that. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's
Buzz. Do you want to
Eagles.
promote something that you've recently deleted or?
Hey guys. Yeah, stay tuned. The mailing list for Rotten Eyes project is going to be going out real soon. I'm going to start sharing out a lot of the stuff I'm doing and the zebra sculpts and everything for the main characters. Make sure to back Cash Grab because Cecil needs more whiskey.
I don't know why that's where
and
I actually link.
And then sign up for Charlie's London's book because I'm going to be doing the colors for that too. So
Absolutely. Yeah. And the link for Charlie's London is down below. She was the winner of the elevator pitch contest, so she will be promoted on this show for 15 episodes. Scotsman, anything that you want to shout out?
Follow my Twitch channel, follow my YouTube channel. Also, when you see Ink Spots tweet out some art, give him some love. Give this guy some encouragement.
Because he will get neurotic and fucking spiral into a dark hole of oblivion, man.
I'm a weirdo fucking artist, that's why.
People love your art, dude. It's beautiful. I fucking, I saw that page and just absolutely was like, wow, this comic is I don't deserve this. Like, I don't deserve to be working with somebody of this caliber. And it really, you're a fucking magician, man.
I don't know many other people who are that good at high fantasy, smooth, beautiful paintings and renderings. So, it's a travesty that you're not fucking, well known amongst everybody inside and outside of ComicsGate. So
Ink, you draw? It's a joke on Twitter, the fact that we don't see stuff.
And lastly,
I know.
lastly, all I'll say is tune in on Sunday morning. If you're looking to learn to color, tune in. We're gonna have a panel of colorists. We're gonna talk about stuff, help people get set up, and then it's gonna be episodic. So we're gonna start at the very, very beginning. Yeah. And we're going to share each other's projects. We're going to talk about technique. We're going to close the show out, and then we're going to pick up the next episode the next Sunday after that and just build off of it. So there'll be a series.
Is this like a free entry, or is this like a? I mean, this sounds awesome.
How do you get on that panel of colorists?
I have very specific.
Scottman is a ginger, so the only requirement is that you give your soul to him.
Excuse me, this is Redford.
Well, I have very specific colorists in mind that I want to bring on just for their expertise, and that way we can keep the show like moving forward. But definitely tune in because there's going to be a lot of information shared, and the more people we get on the same page at the same level, the better all of our comics will be. So
yeah. And again, I think the link to Scotsman's YouTube is in the description below.
There is a StreamYards link already in there as a show reminder. So if you go to my channel and set the reminder, when we go live, it'll pop up for you. Because YouTube is shit at reminders. You know how that is.
Yes, it is. It's like, thanks for the reminder now that it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Asshole. David Fee, I know you got something you want to shout out.
Oh, well, I'll have my spotlight on Wednesday. I don't know.
That's what
there's
you'd
this
like to
campaign.
think.
No, there's this one campaign that deserves a lot of love, and people have not talked a lot about it. This is called Mortal Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
That looks freaking awesome. And so if anyone listening to this, check out Mortal Worlds on Indiegogo.
Yeah, it looks great. I backed it on day one.
Yeah, same here.
Absolutely, Mortal Worlds.
Yeah, me too.
Is,
It's a
very
beautiful
good.
book.
Very cool. And David Feed will be on the show Wednesday. What is that noise?
It's my robot attacking me. Hang on.
Damn it. I can only take so much, man. Well, no, that's not true. I can take a lot more.
That's what Preston said.
And then they did it
But not too
rotisserie
much
style.
it pushes them off the bed,
Oh,
remember?
man, we
And
just
then they did it
replaced.
rotisserie style.
It's no longer that's what she said. That's what Preston said. Oh, it's good. Jay Money, do you have anything that you would like to draw attention to?
Sure. I co-host a show on Forest Publishing with YouTube with Richard Embry, and he has a campaign open right now called The Last Goodbye on Indiegogo.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay.
it. It looks like GTA.
Nice, dude. Very cool. When does this show happen?
It's kind of random.
Okay.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we also try to do Saturdays, as well as throw some things in there in between. And we interview artists. We had Graham Nolan on there the week before last.
Nice.
We've had Zaid Comics. Adam Post has come on.
Yan. Get Yan a few times.
Yan comes on super drunk, and it's the best. And
No. Nobody
If I could just
Nobody gets
interject.
drunk on YouTube. Nobody.
Holy crap. I don't even drink, and I know a lot of people do. I've had people drunk and stoned on my channel. In fact, I had one girl show up on mushrooms.
Yeah. That's the best.
Was that
Yeah, we had Gargoyle hitting the bong live on our show, so yeah.
Oh, cool. Scotsman, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just doing a Yan impression. I just said, if I could interject.
I love dude. It's so fucking great.
I know. Did you see Charlie with the guy from X-Files? He's like, they look like a couple of like, oh, poor Yan, he has no chance now.
And Rosetta, anything? Well, you kind of already did your shout out. You
Yeah.
You just jumped ahead of the whole line and did your shout out already. So no, you're done. I followed you on Twitter. You did your shout out. What do you want? What do you want?
To torture people?
Call me Mark.
What up?
Promote something, for God's sake.
I don't think there's anyone here that doesn't already follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, they're all here because you.
But I don't
told them
know
to
why
be.
I do.
No, no one knows why. They just do. So
Like, let's laugh at the little communist.
Oh, well, I am hilarious. What you should do is go and subscribe to Stencil Artist Yan. Like, I think he's on 125 subs. Like, so only 875 to go. Like, you can be one of them. So go and help a brother out.
Nice. And I think at that point, I do want to mention that we will be doing ComicsGate Pictionary this Friday. We're going to be, it's an experiment. If you're an artist, if you're a creator, and you can do if you can show live art making, either traditionally or through your tablet, and you want to participate in ComicsGate Pictionary, we're going to throw down this Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I would like to shout that out. And Lucius, tonight, I'll be there. Inkspots, who knows who else? Some of these characters here might be there. It's probably going to get messy. So that's going to be fun. And Sim, you had something. I also want to thank all the chat, everyone, for being here. This was a great show. We had a really good time. This is the new Monday format. The new Monday format is kind of chaotic. It's all about...
I'm going to vote for him now. You did it. You brainwashed me.
That's what we're doing on Mondays. So thanks everybody for being here. And Sim, you got something queued up for us?
Yes, but before, I'd just like to say congratulations to our friend Adam AF. He just tweeted that he has his newborn baby that just
Oh,
Oh, awesome!
shit.
Congrats, Adam.
And
Yes.
I thought
Well done.
it was worth a great mention and congratulations to our brother Adam AF.
Yeah.
Well done.
That is
Do you think?
fantastic,
Do you
man.
think the baby's got a pointy, long beard already?
Probably has the mustache.
Now we all know his cock works. So yeah.
So yeah, everyone, here's the
Oh my
trailer of
god.
Tales through the Netverse. So go sub now because we're launching on the 27th.
Did you get the audio fixed, or is it going to be low as shit again?
It's not supposed to be low. It's at max.
Well, start playing it. I want to hear. Oh, I can hear it. All right, we're gonna close out on this, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks everybody for being here, and enjoy this trailer.
Looks gay.